basically, this is an instructional video that I'm giving you, all you folks who are on browsing for YouTube. If you want to know how to arrest someone or handcuff someone, basically I'm going to show you in this video. Now, before I continue on with this video, I just want to mention that you want to buy a good quality pair of handcuffs. You don't want to buy cheap $10 ones or plastic ones. I mean, unless you're drunk and you can't click that button to undo the latch there, or the ratchet system inside the handcuff, then sure, get yourself those when you're drunk. But basically just invest in a good quality high-end pair of handcuffs, and if they cost you $200, they cost you $75, plus shipping and handling, plus tax. Spend that money, because you're eventually going to need it. I mean, you're not that eventually going to need it, but I mean, it's good to invest, because then if you invest that much, in the end you won't have to keep on buying $10, just be wasting money. Just believe me, I'm a professional. Do as I say, alright? Get yourself a good quality pair of handcuffs, because if you don't, something like this will happen to your pair of handcuffs. Okay, basically, me and my girlfriend, we were in the bedroom one night using specifically these pair of handcuffs. This one's not that bad, but as you can see, this piece right here is what holds it in place. This entire cuff, and I yanked on it because she. Well, let's not get into details what she did, but I did a little twitch, and I pulled in the handcuffs, and that is what ended up happening. All the ratchet system in there is just fucked, and I'm sorry for my language, but again, so I mean, it's always good to get a good quality pair of handcuffs. Now, the way I would normally do this, with a good quality handcuff, they come with double locks, which is that lock right there, and that lock right there, that thing that moves up and down, right? Up is locked, down is unlocked. You normally put on those two things. Well, if it's a good quality pair of handcuffs, what would happen is, if you have the cuff closed, right, what you do something, so you go, and it would normally lock, which it did. I'm surprised that these things actually did that. These are cheap handcuffs, but the person did that, and that would be quick, and then you go with the other end, on the other hand, on this hand, and do the same, and the person would be like that, pretty much confined. But normally you'd have the handcuff open like that, with another handcuff at the bottom, but I don't have another handcuff set because I was too stupid to buy. I wasn't really mature enough to get myself an expensive set. I just thought I'd say, hey, let me get the cheap set, and this is what happens, so don't get yourself a cheap set. But, and then basically, if you have an open handcuff like that, which is what the officers do, you want to put it just after that bone, right? You don't want to put it over here, because it won't fit, right? So you want to put it just after here. Have the handcuff open. Make sure it's securely like that, as you can see. Take the latch, and see, these are cheap handcuffs. You have to fit them in a certain way, but okay. And then you basically just do it just until it's tight. You see, that's pretty much how a handcuff will go. If you want, you can do it before this bone, so like right over here, depending on the handcuff size. See, mine just barely fits. As you can see, there's a small gap right there, and then you just latch it on. But again, then the person would be standing like that, right? And it would just, you want to try to make the handcuffs comfortable. So basically, that's pretty much all you do. I mean, moral story: just don't get cheap handcuffs. I mean, normally what handcuffs are supposed to be, professional ones, if you go like this, and it's just supposed to latch on like that. You see how it did? It latched on because I'm doing it right. But if you make a mistake with it, you do it with plastic cuffs or those shit cuffs, it won't work. But if you make them, if you don't put it, you have to put it at a proper angle for these cheap cuffs. But if you do it for more expensive cuffs, whether you do it to this angle or that angle, it has no friction over it. You can see that that's sort of bent, right? On proper handcuffs are made with like good quality steel and all that, and they just have no friction, just slide right through, and you don't even gotta click them anymore. The ratchet system in there just fucking tightens it. Sorry for my language again, but just tightens it like pretty much all the way, and it's beautiful. You know what I mean? So basically, that's pretty much how you do it. Yeah. So thanks for tuning in. And safe handcuffing, you know. Go with your girlfriend and show her what I just taught you here. So yeah. Anyways, I'm done for the night. But you know, if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, you know, you can always email me at funnyboy30@hotmail.com, or leave a comment on YouTube. Like, leave a comment or a post. Please rate my video to see on how helpful it is, and if I can make any changes, and you know, if I haven't specifically mentioned anything that I haven't put in the video, or you know, whatever. But just be sure to leave something, some sort of feedback. That way, I can, you know, sort of make my next video appropriate for your needs.